Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Good day, wherever you are on the planet. Welcome to the one and only Lunar Lounge Show with myself, Israel Ajozu. We've got that Mercury squaring Saturn, and it's like, I'm not liking it. You know, since yesterday, delays with travel, delays with all forms of, well, I've been experiencing anyway. Maybe because I'm more aware of it. I don't know. And as I'm talking right now, I'm seeing that even my it's just not going as smooth. I don't know. But then again, it could be my internet provider. We know what we think of them now, don't we? Of course, yeah, we've had a few words. They still haven't got it better. Mind you, yeah, I'm still on my blueberry and yogurt, so I'll be taking a few spoons of that. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Show with myself, Israel Ajozi. If you are tuning in for the first time, this is a show which aims to inform, educate, enlighten about the cosmos, about astrology, although it's connected with other forms of knowledge, you know, whether it be psychology, mythology, numerology, tarot. Speaking of tarot, we're going to have tarot card of the week later on in the show. Towards the end of the show, we'll be pulling out the tarot card of the week. We did have the death card last week, didn't we? Anybody of you doing any clearing? Okay, well. competition time coming up. Let's see if we're gonna have a winner. So we'll be watching out for that as well. Thank you for those of you who do take time. Well, most of you actually listen to the recording, don't you? But a few of you do have the opportunity to tune in live every Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. UK time, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm seeing people already here in the chat room. I've got oh, is that Francesca? That looks like Francesca. Fran Oddy. Yeah, I like the way you structured your words there. Francie Odd. Yeah, I know it's you. Shout out to Tosin. We got Zoe. How you doing? All the way from California, I believe. Are you in that part of the world? I've got Annie. What's that? Anna, the base god. The based god. I love that. Anna, the base god, is in the building. Allegedly. Is it allegedly? I know that's a Yoruba. You know what I mean? I'm plugged in. But whether I'm pronouncing it properly is another thing. I got Beige Rainbows Designs. I got Taye. How are you doing? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast. Also in the room here on the YouTube. That, by the way, just to let you know, I am live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Trying to arrange the TikTok thing. That's coming. We got Angela in the building. How are you doing? We got Mary all the way in Canada in here. Faye's here. Good afternoon. I've got Amy in the building. I've got Yvette in the building. And I've got, who is this? Suze. Oh, that's a new one. Joining for the first time, live from New York. Usually watching recording. Great to hear. Oh, well, great. How do I pronounce that? Is it Susie? Suzette Pollen? Okay, I'm going to say Suzette. Let me know if I'm hitting it right. I'm terrible with names. You know me. But yes, all the way from New York. Yeah, we do have a few people in from New York. From the Big Apple. Suzette. Yeah, I knew I got something right there. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Show. Great to have you here on board. And I'm sure others will be joining us here in due time. Keep your questions, your comments coming. I will be bringing up the chart. We'll be looking at the astrology for the month of June, of course. We've got the summer solstice coming up, of course. Spoke about that last week, but we'll be looking at some other planetary alignments. We've had that great, beautiful. Have any of you been seeing just after sunset? Have any of you been seeing the wonderful, great Venus-Jupiter conjunction? Oh, I love a Venus-Jupiter conjunction. Only happens once a year. You'd never get it like that. And it's like, it's all over. They are still in conjunction, but we'll be speaking about that again. What did you get as a gift? Did you get anything as a gift? Did you? What came into your life? You gotta bring something, right? Okay, well, it is what it is. Keep it locked. Also, as well for you guys, please give me a follow on my WhatsApp channel. Yes, I do have a WhatsApp channel. It is called Sacred Planets Astrology Academy. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Look it up, and you can get all the posts that I post, and I'm going to be posting a lot more also as well. Sacred Planets Astrology Academy. Look it up. My WhatsApp channel. Please follow me there. You've all got WhatsApp. Everybody's got WhatsApp these days. Don't cost nothing. Just go to the update section where you get the updates, and if you just put in Sacred Planets Astrology Academy, I might change that to just Sacred Planets Astrology or Sacred Planets Academy. I think I should change it to Sacred Planets Academy. That's what I should change it to. That's what I should change it to. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Can I edit that? Yeah, I will do. I'm going to change it right now as I'm speaking to you right now. That's it. Done. Saved. Right. That's the name of the channel. Sacred Planets Academy. Look it up. Shout out to Tiffany all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, we got a few people from over the pond here. I will be reading out some announcements later on as well, if there are going to be any announcements. But yeah, welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast, people. What is the weather like where you are? Well, guess what? I'm seeing blue skies, a little bit of cloud, but I'm seeing blue skies over here in London, UK. What is it being like for where you guys are? I've got, hey, how you doing, bro? I've got Tyrone in the building. LaDonna has also joined us here also as well on the Instagram. I've got to keep juggling because I'm channeling from Facebook. I can't see. For those of you who are tuning into the Facebook, I cannot see you. I can't see the Facebook. We're going to have to get that sorted, Yeah, but in due time, we will get it. You know me and my yogurt and my berries. Yeah, it's called the Lunar Lounge for a reason, Yeah, we like food here. We're lunar. We're very lunar orientated here. So, yeah, coolio. What else did I want to say? So, keep me updated. What is the weather like where you are? What has been happening in the news? Supposedly yesterday, Iran shot down a US helicopter. And apparently, the US are retaliating just about when there was about to come to a deal. A deal was going to be on the table. Look at that. Venus conjunct Jupiter, and a deal was going to be on the table. It looked like it was going oh so well until they fired. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Well, I don't know. So Trump vows U.S. response after saying Iran shot down a helicopter. Trump vows U.S. response after saying Iran shot down an Apache helicopter carrying 2 crew members near coast of Oman. So, just as it, oh God, I don't know. What does one say? You thought they were going to reach a peace deal. Now it looks like they're back at war with each other. What's going on here? What is going on? I mean, just as I did say it could flare up a little bit, but I don't know. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Okay. What is this one? At least 12 people killed and 9 others injured in a shooting in Johannesburg, South Africa. This is today. Is this to do with all this, what are they calling it? Xenophobia and all this kind of stuff? South Africans having enough of people of, enough immigrants in their country. Immigrants who come to their country and do, good business. They're keeping the, things afloat. No, you want them out. Does anybody here, does it resemble anything you've heard before in any other country? Yeah. You ain't got no jobs because it's those foreigners over there that are taking your jobs. That's why you're not in employment, you see. See, get them out and then you get the jobs back. Yeah, right. We've all heard that one before. I think it probably is connected with that. But I can't say for sure. Prince William, to highlight how technology could help prevent homelessness. Technology? What is it going to do? House people? Yeah. You put the details on. I don't know. Well, let me know. AI is coming in. So it is what it is. What is happening with the World Cup? What is happening with the World Cup? People, have you heard? The top African referee, the number 1 African referee, who is from Somalia, has been denied entry into the US. I really don't know what to say. I mean, please, like, how far is this to go? That players have been prevented. This is a World Cup. We're talking about a World Cup here. And it's not the first time you've held a World Cup, the US. It's not the first time. Where is the world going? We've got MJ89H in the building. I don't know what MJ stands for. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. I've got Polly Pluto. Oh, I like that one. Pluto. Oh, a bit of Pluto in the building. We'll take a bit of that. Tyrone is saying, and bro, you can throw down in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cancer rising and all, exalted moon, of course. Of course, I can throw that in the kitchen. Commenting on the Lunar Lounge, of course. Yeah. So yeah, MJ89H also started following me. Thank you. Divine Breath 100. I like it. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Divine Breath. I like that word. Dylan also joined us here on the Lunar Lounge. Thank you on the Instagram. Seeing you there. People are coming in. They're coming in. Mojana, how you doing, sis? How you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're good. I see Majana there. I said, Majana, you're here on YouTube, and then your daughter's on Instagram. What's going on? You're probably not in the same place. It is what it is. So yeah. So back to what I was saying. What is going on? What is the world coming to? Listen, personally, you know me. I take a bit of a poke. You know what? One of the reasons, I'm not politically, listen, I'm putting it out there right now. I've never voted in my life, and I don't think I ever will, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not putting my life in that. Yeah, I'm affected by some of the laws, which of course I am. Of course I'm going to be affected. However, I do not put myself in positions where I don't want to work in particular positions where they are dictating how my life goes, and I don't want to blame anybody else for my quote unquote whether I want to say good or misfortune. Right? As far as I'm concerned, destiny is in my hands and my hands alone. Yes, I am affected by my outside circumstances or external circumstances, most definitely, but it's for me to put myself in a position where I am empowered and where I can grow, expand, and be the best version of who I am supposed to be. However, I do like a little bit of of course I look at the politics. I'm not a politician. I don't know deep about politics. I like a bit of Donald Trump. He's exciting. It's funny. That's why I'd pick him over Biden, right? And I know you might think, well, that's not good enough. Yeah, okay. I don't agree with all his policies. Of course not. I don't agree with all Biden. I don't agree with all of anybody's policies. I don't think there is one perfect leader. Show me one, please. I don't care who it is. Bring them up. Bill Clinton, Obama, Bush, I don't know, Kennedy. Bring them all up. I don't care. There's no perfect leader as far as I'm concerned, right? It is what it is. You're going to get the positive with the negative. When are you people going to learn that? But having said that, he is very Uranian, as we all know, which is what I like about him. I'm Uranian myself. I like somebody who can stir up the pot, who can come from a different perspective. However, Mr. Donald Trump, oh my God, how are you going to stop? Are you going to send back a top African referee? You stop him because he's Somali and because you've got it. Please make it make sense. Now, what I'm really trying to get my head around is how the heck FIFA, I saw you, Mr. FIFA president, I saw you with Donald Trump. You had a meeting, you shook his hand, you gave him this cup prize. How the heck you can't say, Mr. Donald, listen, World Cup, coming to America, it's going to bring billions in, huge investments, huge, you got people from all over the world. These are the officials who are coming in. That should get sorted. That should be something FIFA could sort. I don't get, what, make it make sense. Please, what do I know? I'm just thriving about. But Mr. Donald Trump, I mean, if you are going to be claiming
greatest president that God ever created.
Yeah, if you want to take that title, mate, you want to stop this nonsense which is going on. FIFA's kicking off tomorrow. I think the first day is tomorrow, the 11th, tomorrow. And you're sending officials, I repeat, top officials, you're sending them back because of because you've got, it seems like he's got a bit of a vendetta against that. Is it the senator, the lady who's from Somalia or whatever? And that's one of the reasons why. It seems like that. I mean, what else could it be down to? Why would you send back an official? make it make sense. I'm just, it's it's beyond me. Thanks a lot, Divine Breath 100. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's really, I don't know what to say about that one. I was heartbroken about that one. I'm telling you, and certain players as well, and Senegalese players being scanned down. What the heck is going on? Are you doing that with the French players too? Are you doing it with the players from UK as well? I mean, people are saying that it's a race now thing. Okay, I think that there will be an element of that. But I mean, players where there's like mixed, like UK, for example. I mean, I don't know how many players of color or of ethnic minority are going to be part of there, and France as well, and Germany too. I guess Belgium, all these players. Are you gonna? What is it? I mean, I don't know. Let's watch this space, eh? It looks like it's going to be an interesting World Cup. But having saying that, you do find with every World Cup, football World Cup, there is always some kind of controversy, isn't there? There's always, oh, we're going to boycott the World Cup. And then every World Cup, every time there's a World Cup, they say, oh, it's the best one. You know, the last World Cup, Qatar. Oh, yeah, there was the thing about, you know, gays and flying the flag and all this kind of stuff. Ended up being one of the best World Cups or the best World Cup ever. One before, then you had Russia. Remember when it was in Russia? Yeah, same thing. Oh, Putin, dictatorship, and and they're not allowing this. And yeah, went on to be one of the best World Cups. Oh, yeah, South Africa. Oh, the apartheid. And we're going to boycott this. And these South Africans. Went on to be one of the best World Cups. You know, every time there's a World Cup, I notice leading up to it, there's always some major controversy. But it still ends up being one of the best World Cups. Let's watch this space. It kicks off tomorrow. What do I know? Yeah, Belfast is kicking off. Belfast, of all people. Aren't you guys Catholics and Protestants? People of the good book. Huh? What the heck is going on with you guys? Fire gates. Yep, that's what's going on in Ireland right now. Could you expect big explosion? Yeah, in Ireland right now, kicking off. What the heck is going on? Over some attempted murder or something like that? It just baffles me. Some of this news that I'm seeing here. Let's go here as well. I'm just looking here at some of trying to get some of the top stories. But yeah, it's kicking off in Ireland. Yep, you are right. It is kicking off in Ireland. What's this? BBC, Idris Elba, don't try to make James Bond woke. What? British actor, sir, let me re-announce that. Sir, round of applause. Sir Idris Elba, he's now sir, has said that James Bond shouldn't become woke and that some audiences would not accept a black male playing 007. I mean, we can laugh about this stuff, isn't it? I mean, I love Idris Elba. I think he's a great actor. I've met him a few times. Virgo man. Yeah. You know, perfectionist and all. But I think he could play a good James Bond. Yeah, but there is a bit of a what can I say? I mean, it would be funny. I mean, he'd stick out a bit like a sore thumb, though, wouldn't he? Yeah, due to his color and all. I know. I mean, what's he going to be doing? Playing James Bond in Africa? Well, maybe. Yeah, that could work. That could work. But yeah, if it's, I think there's something about James Bond being able to blend in, blend into the crowd. You know, so I don't know, but I think he could play a good James Bond. I see no reason why not. Yeah, put him up for it, especially now since he's Sir Idris Elba. So yeah, so that it's been going on a while, hasn't it? That they've been talking about that. Okay, so National NI Secretary condemns horrific Belfast knife attack as police now say arrested is as they say, man arrested is Sudanese. Northern Ireland secretary condemns horrific knife attack in Belfast as police now say man arrested is Sudanese. So they've got a Sudanese man. Well, did you have to put Sudanese there? Couldn't it just be man? Just a man? When are we going to get away from this discrimination? Anywho, so apparently, right, they're saying it's the first time both Catholics and Protestants, we know Ireland for its Catholic and Protestant, you know, they don't see eye to eye, North and Southern Ireland. But apparently, both Catholics and Protestants are actually teaming up together on this one. So you know this one's big. This ain't no small fry. Well, let's see where that police believe Belfast knife attack suspect arrived from Dublin and was granted leave to remain. Police believe the knife attack suspect, who was in police custody, had leave to remain in Northern Ireland and had come to Belfast from Dublin. Yeah, this is a big one, but it's it's going up. It's going up. But what I'm so here we go. U.S. striking Iran in response of downing of helicopter, military says. The U.S. has launched retaliation strikes on Iran following that. Oh my God. Near the Strait of Hormuz on Monday. I mean, oh God, what's this? With no team on the field, China fans pin hopes on World Cup referee. Ma Ning, who has attracted sponsorships from major Chinese brands, is nicknamed Card Master for his stern style on the pitch. So China don't make it to the World Cup, but they've got a top referee who loves dishing out red and yellow cards also as well. Oh, God. What is this? Model who alleges Kanye West choked her says she felt, what? Suffocated and scared. A model who alleges Kanye West choked her on a music video set has told the BBC she left feeling suffocated. Oh God, what are you under, Kanye West? Bloody take your goddamn medication. Firms charged with manslaughter over deadly Hong Kong fire. Hong Kong authorities have charged 2 companies and 7 people over devastating fire at the Wang Fuk housing complex last November, which killed 168 people. I suppose it's similar to like the Grenfell Tower over here in the UK, which happened how many years now? It's gone quite a few years, isn't it? Time does fly. Yeah, sad stuff. I don't know what to say. I'm missing some of these comments. What is happening here? Okay, Amy's letting me know. Foggy and windy. Looks cold out here. So it's cold where you are. WhatsApp follow done. Okay, Yvette said WhatsApp follow done. Yeah, get on it, people. People, WhatsApp. You've all got WhatsApp. Go on the where it says updates and look for Sacred Planets Academy. Follow me on there. You get lots of updates on there. Give me a follow. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friend also as well. Angela says racial tension still rising, especially in Scotland and Ireland. Seems like we're going back in time. Yeah, tell me about it. Human beings, yeah? Welcome to the world of human beings. We love going back in time. The thing is you will constantly be pulled back in time. Why? Because the underlying stuff has not been dealt with. Unless you deal with your crap, you are constantly going to be thrown back in the past to look at that. Pretty, how are you doing? By the way, I know you always hear me shout out Pretty. I'm not, she's pretty, but that's her name. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. I've got Ak. Is that how I pronounce your name? Ak. Noel, my man. How are you doing? Welcome. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? How's my Spanish going? Is it coming along okay? I've got Mason all the way from New York in the building. Dinah, how are you doing? I've also got Setal, Holistic Wellbeing, also joining us here. Mr. Banji, how are you doing? Suppose I'll be seeing you in class later on. So yeah, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So it's over here. See it right there. Oh, how you doing? I didn't see you there. See it right there is here as well. Overcast here, big grey clouds. Whereabouts are you? Where you got big grey clouds? Mind you, having said that, I'm in London. I'm seeing big grey clouds right now. Yvette saying it's because of the childlike man at the top, Trump. Yeah, in relation to the World Cup stuff. It's crazy. How are you going to stand back on official? The man got to the airport, you know, and you denied him entry and then sending him back. Are you for real? That's the bit I don't get. You're a businessman. You want to bring revenue into the country, right? Yeah, so you want to do things that don't make people boycott? I don't know. Angela saying the World Cup should have been held somewhere else. Well, America's held the World Cup before. It's not like they haven't held it. America has held the World Cup before. They've held it before. I recall, when did they hold it? And who was in power then? It was either Bill Clinton or Bush. It was during one of those two. But America's held the World Cup and it was fine. I remember watching it back then. There was no, you know, I mean, of course, there was little bits of controversy and all that kind of stuff. And that was the one where, what's her name? Diana Ross, where she opened it up and all that lot, and she kicked the ball and it didn't go to the goal and all that lot. So they've held it quite a few times. They've held the Olympics a number of times. Okay, fine. It's not really a football nation, but it's growing. It's growing, but you know, it's not a football nation. But I don't know. Well, you can't hold it somewhere else now, can you? It's like, come on, man. Yeah, shocking events in Belfast. Yeah, correct, Yvette. Mary said, so funny. He called a reporter stupid. Oh, yeah, well, he's always doing that, isn't he? Mr. Donald Trump. The way he has it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have to laugh sometimes the way he has a go at these reporters. But sometimes these reporters do deserve it as well. Because these journalists, they can be a little bit, you know, they're trying to be clever clogs, you know. So sometimes they're just as bad as each other. But yeah, he needs to tone it down sometimes. Yvette says Trump is a revolting man, so unprofessional. Talks to people like they are, you know the word. Tiffany saying only black and brown immigrants. Yeah, it seems like that. It does seem like that. It doesn't seem to be somewhere else. So you can't sort of like have a go at people if they're saying it is racial. See it right there. It says love soccer goal. Yeah, exactly. Ade Visuals is in the building. Hello, how you doing? Good afternoon. Aries Rising Jack is in the building. See right there. You're in Montana. That's where it's cloudy. Oh my god. Yvette saying he's for real. Admit that you do see him throw his toys out of the Oval. With journalist lady tried to interview him. Oh my god. Yeah, he's like that. But sometimes those journalists are a bit, you know what I mean? They try and get too smart, man. They do it with a lot of celebrities. They try and, you know. Who's this? Untrackable. Oh, I like that one. Oh god. Untrackable. Well, you're always untrackable here at the Lunar Lounge, that's for sure. Nobody can see you here. Yes, loving blessings to you, Banji. Great you can join us. I'll be bringing up the chart in a moment. Let's go to some astrology. Maybe we can see what planets is it that's causing all of this mess. What is it that's causing all the? I mean, we had a beautiful Venus-Jupiter conjunction yesterday, and it's still there today. By the way, you can see them in the western, just after sunset. Look out for them this evening. You can see both of them together in the sky. They look so beautiful. You've got the brightest star and the biggest. Don't get better than that. The true benefics. The two benefics. Okay. Enough of that said. Let's go to some astrology. I'll also Fane. Fane also bonjour from the south of France, I believe. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Let's go to the astrology. Let's see what the astrology is saying. Let me do my bits and bobs and pull out the chart. Share my screen. Is that what it is? Yep, I need to do that. And voila, there we have it. Moon in Aries. We got an Aries moon moving real fast. It's waning. We're going to have a new moon coming up soon. You know what it is. You know what time it is when it's new moon phase. New lunar month. About to get things started. Look at that. Venus, Jupiter, right? Oh, God. To die for, isn't it not? I wonder what lucky sod was born yesterday and today and tomorrow. But yesterday, day before yesterday, 2-3 days ago, in the last like 4 or 5 days. What lucky souls who came into this world who were born with that? I mean, of course, you'd have that, but you'd also be born with a Mercury square Saturn as well, but I'll take that. That's a trade-off, isn't it? If there ever is one. What is happening? We've got the moon in Aries, a little bit fiery. Maybe that's why things are a bit, you see. Always watch the planetary movements, you see. Moon moves into Aries, things get a bit heated. That's what's going on right there. Quickly moving to Taurus, please. Maybe we can pipe it down. Okay, so what has been happening here? What can we see? What are the aspects? So we've still got the Venus Jupiter that is still going ahead. So we're still being bestowed with certain, if you want to say, blessings. And Mercury is separating from Saturn right now. Again, people, if you are traveling, I did some traveling yesterday. I was like, oh my God. There was delay after delay. Catch this train. The train's delayed 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, my God. How many more delays could there be? Exact when there was a Mercury square Saturn. I knew it. That's why I left my house early. Got to be prepared. Anything Saturnian, you got to be prepared. Well, it's still there now, people, but it is separating. It's easing. So it's got a waning energy to it. However, we still have Mercury squaring Saturn right about now. Utilize it wisely. Are you doing lots of studying? Yeah, sure you are. Get into the concrete. What else? The sun is not doing much, not much aspects to the sun. Sun's unaspected right about now. Okay, going through Gemini. No biggie. What else have we got? What's Mars doing? Mars ain't doing much either. Although Mercury is coming to make a sextile towards Mars, which will perfect in the next few days. So we're going to have a Mercury-Mars. Can be good for studying, can be good for creating new things. You know, I mean, people create in different ways, don't we? Everybody's creative, you know. Everybody can think things. But what I would say with that, Mercury Mars, is it speeds up the intellect. Yes, it energizes it. and gives it a very initiating and creative energy. If you wanted to write something new, you wanted to construct something new, that can be a real good aspect to work with. So that's what's happening there. Okay, let's have a look. What's happening in the next couple of days? Tomorrow, the 11th. Anything? No. Tomorrow, the 11th. So not much happening there. Venus again is moving away. It's still together with the Jupiter, but it is moving away there. Mercury comes closer to making that sextile to Mars. Okay, is there anything out there? 12. Anything? Okay, on the 13th, that's this Saturday coming, Venus is going to enter the sign of Leo. Spoke about that last week. Venus is going to enter the sign of Leo. And as she enters Leo, I mean, Venus is great in Leo. A lot of planets, when they move into Leo, is great. It's the sign belonging to the sun. You're in the royal courts, right? You're in the palace. Anytime a planet moves into Leo, it's in the palace. It's in the king's and queen's palace, man. They roll out the red carpet for you. However, this Venus, as she moves into Leo, she's going to oppose Pluto. Just before she Pluto's moving retrograde at the moment, but before she hits the Pluto, she's going to be trining Neptune. Now that's going to be good. So there's a real deep, if you want to say, elegance and romance and idealism, which is connected with that. That can be really great for if there are any actors, actresses here, poets in particular, musicians. Venus Neptune can be a beautiful, beautiful time. I mean, that can really sort of, that can be extremely magnificent. It can be great for any photographers. Venus Neptune people are people who have Venus Neptune aspects tend to be quite, quite artistic in many ways, or they have a way of having strong aesthetics and being able to mediate beauty or aesthetics in a particular way. Because you see, Neptune is very mediumistic. Make no mistake about that. So Venus Neptune trine, and it's a trine aspect also as well. So anybody here have a Venus Neptune aspect in your chart? I don't care what aspect it is. The fact that they're coming together in the heavens is going to, if you want to say on a subtle level, awaken your own Venus Neptune actually in your chart. Lots of love, lots of sympathy we may get here with this Venus Neptune. Great time for healing, great time for forgiveness, a great time to be able to move on as human beings, which we should do. Which we should do. So it is what it is. Untrackable. You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. LOL. I like that one. I'll take that one. Untrackable says, I'm an Aries. Oh, really? You don't say. I mean, of course you're an Aries. Only an Aries will come out blatantly like that and say, I'm an Aries. Yeah, it is what it is. No, but it's cool. It's cool. See right there. What about artists, Israel? What about artists? Oh, what, in relation to the Venus trining Neptune, which will start on this Saturday. What about artists is like, it can bring out the best in you. Yvette says, let's hope it affects Trump's Venus Neptune. God. Does Trump have a Venus Neptune in his connection in his chart? His Venus is in Cancer, right? Conjunct Saturn. He's got Venus in Cancer. Yeah, he does have Venus in Cancer. He's got that Venus Saturn conjunction in Cancer. Is it affecting his thing? I need to go and double check. Where is his Venus? He's of that generation, isn't he? Let's see. But it can be very good. It definitely is. It's a door opener for idealism and working towards some kind of perfection. So it can be great for those things, but it's really great if you are in the artistic industry or you do something aesthetic. You can really tap into that particular energy. So yes, Heather is in the building. Mr. Wayne, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Yes, and Fane is letting me know. Bonjour from south of France. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm sure you're having good weather there. Let's all migrate to the south of France, people. I think that's where the action is. Yeah, let's all migrate there. Imagine that. So, yes, back to the chart. Tiffany says, I have Venus square Neptune. Yeah, so you'll pick up on this. You'll pick up on that. See it right there. I have sextile Venus Neptune. Okay. So this is you. Okay, Yvette saying no. I mean the collectively. Yeah. Let's hope. Yeah. See it right there. Says mutually applying. I like it. Okay. We'll take an applying aspect, but this is going to be good. Venus Neptune trine. So that starts on Saturday. So that'll be on the 13th as Venus moves into Leo. What else are we going to have? 14th. Then that trine starts to perfect. The trine between Venus and Neptune. So our idealism grows. Our dreams expand. Our yearning for something beautiful, romantic, love to appear in our lives. This is the time when we start seeking out the knight in shining armor. Is it not? Yes. So that starts to perfect. But having said that, don't get it twisted. Venus is also opposing Pluto at the same time. So she's trining Neptune, but opposing opposing Pluto at the same time. Yes. So she starts to perfect. Let's keep it going. That's the 15th, 16th. Anything out there? 16th. What are we having here on the 16th? That's next week, Tuesday. Yeah. Venus is coming. So she perfects. So she makes the trine. She perfects that trine with Neptune next week, the 16th, 17th of June. 16th, 17th of June is when that trine is going to perfect. So we're getting lost. So like I said, for those of you who are artists, for those of you who have Venus, Neptune in your chart, depending where it is, we're going to see a Venus, Neptune effect, or you're going to see a Venus, Neptune effect. But like I said, it's a time where you can tap into a lot of love. You're going to see a lot of situations or activities around love, around sympathy, around compassion, around harmonizing. This is what it's about, especially with a trine. It's really about trying to get us to harmonize on a collective level. But then for those of you who have Venus, Neptune aspects in your chart, how you can actualize it in your own personal lives also as well. It's really looking for the inner beauty, right? It's looking for the inner beauty. And the opposition to Pluto is really going to be about, yes, really taking it deep, really taking it on the inner level, right? So what I would suspect with this is we're gonna get we're going to get two aspects of this. Basically, we're seeing the inner beauty, but we're also seeing the ugly side, and that's the opposition to Pluto. We're also going to be seeing the unconscious things that we haven't fully dealt with or fully accepted, things that we are looking to alienate or we have alienated. This is going to be a real interesting time, especially in regards to situations around self-love. People, if you know how important self-love is, self-appreciation, self-love, self-esteem, all of it's going to bring up these issues. This Venus-Neptune, Venus-Pluto will bring that up, where we have to look how we value. We're talking about Venus here. This is the planet of value. How do we value ourselves? Right? And this is what it's all about. What you value may not be the same things I value, right? Of course, we've all got different Venuses, right? But this is what we've been questioned as a collective. Where are our values and what do we value? And we have to see the beauty in something before we can value it. The reason why people don't value things is because they don't see the beauty in it. They don't see the magic. They don't see the beauty. That is where that comes from. So this Venus-Neptune is allowing us to get a glimpse. It's acting as a medium for us to connect with something deep inside ourselves. But the Pluto is also bringing up certain things that things that we don't feel secure about ourselves. So our insecurities are going to be challenged. This is next week, Wednesday, guys, while you're listening to the pod. Oh, dear. Venus, Pluto. What are your deepest fears? Let that be the motto. What are your deepest fears in regards to your situations around love, self-esteem? What are your fears? Because all of that is going to come up. All your obsessions, which all come from a place of insecurity. That is what we're going to find with this Venus Pluto. So yeah, we're in for it. So this is going to be next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 16th, 17th of June. And then literally on the 18th of June is when we're going to, so 17th to 18th of June. So 16th, 17th of June is what we're getting in the perfected Venus trining Neptune. And then on the 17th, 18th is where we're having the exact Venus opposing Pluto. It's all about deep love. We've got to transform something. We've got to let something go. Something needs to be let go. There is something which you're holding on to, an outdated value, something which you value, which is being outdated, which needs to be transmuted and transformed. Anybody here with a Venus-Pluto aspect? Oh, that's going to be you. Venus-Pluto aspects in your chart. That's gonna trigger that. This opposition, this Venus and Pluto opposition is gonna bring that up for sure. Tiffany's saying, I must be feeling the Venus-Pluto early. Been diving into that over the past few days. Yeah, maybe you are. It's possible that you could be feeling it early. Or maybe you're feeling something else. Maybe something else has been. We got Tosin. Tenju. Oh, okay. Greetings. We've got Combust. I love that one. Oh, God. Combuster Astrology. Combuster. What? Why combust? Planet's too close to the sun, right? Why combust? It's a good name. It's an interesting one. I like it. Combuster Astrology has also joined me here on the Instagram. Welcome. Yeah, maybe you are picking up on that Venus Pluto. Yeah. So it is what it is. However, I nearly skipped. On the 15th of June, we're going to have a new moon in the sign of Gemini. We're going to have our Gemini new moon, all about planting. Then we're going to be in a new cycle, all about planting new things, right? In Gemini, all about the mind, way of thinking, that kind of thing. It's very mental orientated. Yeah. And it's quite interesting because Mercury is going to be in Cancer. Yeah. So we're needing to learn about our emotions. We need to communicate our emotions also as well. Very important too. So yeah. So that's going to be on the 15th. We got a new moon. Get ready, people. What are you initiating? What is starting new for you? The new moon is going to be at 24 degrees of Gemini. So look out, people. This is your planting season. New moons are always your planting. Remember, we have a new moon every month, right? There is supposed to be something new you are supposed to be initiating and starting every month in your life. And every month in your life, there's supposed to be something you're harvesting with the full moon. However, the new moon works on a 6-month, 9-month, and 18-month cycle. So what you plant with this new moon, you're going to start to see, products of it in 6 months' time, then in 9 months' time, and then you see the full one in 18 months' time. Oh, big business. Lunar cycle, I'm telling you, man, it works like a charm. So the question is, what are you planting? What are you initiating in your life with this new moon? Could be a business, could be a relationship, could be a house, could be who knows? It could be anything. Different things for different people. All depends on your chart, you see. Have a look at what house Gemini is at, and that will give you a clue. So new moon in Gemini is coming up on the 15th. 16th, 16th, 17th is where we're getting the exact trine, Venus, Neptune, and then 17th, 18th is where we're getting the opposition, Venus, Pluto. So 18th, what else is happening? Anything else happening out there? Not much. We're getting the sextile. On the 18th of June, we got the sextile with Mercury and Mars. It's a sextile, but words can still be weapons. Watch how you're talking with people. But it's great for creating things. It's great. It's great for it's great for communications and writing things down. Could be good for intellectual and stimulating thinking. Could be good for debates also as well. Mercury, Mars, sextile. That is going to perfect, what is this, 19th, 20th. It looks like they're in sextile for a while. Because Mercury's slowing down. He's about to go retrograde, isn't he? 21st, the summer solstice, people, the longest day of the year. On the 21st, we're going to be having the longest day of the year. We love it. Yes, summer solstice. For us in the Northern Hemisphere, we experience the longest day of the year. For those of you in the Southern Hemispheres, like Australia, good day, mate, we'll be experiencing the shortest day of the year. So, summer solstice, really crucial point. A crucial point, a time in the year where the sun has reached its elongation, longest day for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's like a birthing season, because also that is when the sun also ingresses into the sign of Cancer. Bimsa braids. Bimsa braids also joined us. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. I've also got D. Horrigan. D. Horrigan has also joined us in the chat. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge as well. Quite a few people attending today. I like it. Keep it coming. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So, yeah, so what am I saying here? Summer is like a birthing. The ancient Egyptians likened the sun ingressing into Cancer. It's Isis. It's the overflooding of the Nile, right? This is what it's associated with. A time of fertility, because Cancer is very fertile. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's all about that moon energy, mother energy, feminine energy, divine feminine, divine mother. Isn't this also isn't it around that time? When is Father's Day? So Father's Day is Father's Day the 19th? Is it the, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. My father's birthday was the 19th of June. But isn't Father's Day, is it on this Sunday? Is it 21st? Somebody correct me here. I think it might be on this day as well. Could be, should be. It's the sun ingressing into Cancer. Great for Father's Day. So yeah, or is it the 19th? One of the two. Or am I just getting mixed up with my dad's birthday? Yeah, it should be round about there. Tiffany's saying, but currently Venus is squaring my natal Pluto. Oh, so maybe that's what it is. That's what it is, Tiffany. If Venus is squaring your natal Pluto, that's what it is. That's a new moon conjunct my partner's sun. Also, okay. Father's Day Sunday. So see right there. Thanks a lot for that. Yeah, so it is the 21st. Okay, so we got the summer solstice, Father's Day. Very appropriate for it to be Father's Day. Sun ingresses into Cancer. No coincidence there, man. So that's going to be the Sunday. So that's cool. Okay, all right. I like it. Sounding like Denzel Washington there. All right. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So the sun is going to ingress into Cancer on the 21st. So that's going to be Father's Day as well. What else are we having? 21st, 22nd. 23rd, 24th. All through this time, we're having this Mercury-Mars because Mercury's slowing down. Otherwise, Mercury would have gone a long time. But he can't seem to make that perfect. So it seems like Mars is actually going faster than Mercury. Okay, 25th of June. What are we having here? 25th. Oh, this is interesting. 25th of June, we're going to have Venus trining Saturn. Venus trining Saturn on the 25th of June. Well, talk about money management. But Saturn can help structure Venus, can ground her, can earth her. Venus-Saturn trine is really about grounding your values. It's about bringing your values into the practical, into the real world. This is what it's about. It's about, and does anybody have that in the chart here? Anybody have a Venus, the Saturn aspect? Doesn't matter which aspect. Can be good for connecting with people. Can be good for socially. Could be good for relationships. Both personal and social relationships. That can be really good. Could be good for money management. Could be good for saving. Could be good for grounding your values, whatever values are to you. Again, everybody has different values. We have different, but this Venus. So do look out for the end of the month, 25th of June. That looks really good. I like that. It's going to be in about 2 weeks' time where we're having that. So that's one to watch out for. 25th of June. 26th, what are we having? 27th, what are we having? Oh, we know what's coming on. 28th. We know what's coming on. 29th. Well, on the 29th, Mars moves into Gemini. As Mars moves into Gemini, he's going to make a conjunction to Uranus. He's going to make a conjunction to Uranus, then he's going to sextile Neptune, then he's going to trine Pluto. He might be doing both roughly at the same time. Might be sextiling Neptune and trining Pluto at the same time. I mean, that's a more positive energy, but I would watch out for Mars conjunct Uranus. Now, that could be explosive. Now, we all remember what happened the last time Mars-Uranus met in that square. Remember, on February the 28th, we all know what happened then, didn't we? Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. That's what kicked off the whole, Strait of Hormuz. Tiffany saying, I have Saturn in Scorpio, trine Venus in Pisces. Yeah, that speaks to you. Well, why do I get the sense that every aspect I speak about, you've got it in your chart? Every planetary combination. You must have every planetary combination, Tiffany. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, it's every planetary combination I mentioned, Tiffany's got it in the chart. You've got the conjunctions, the sextiles, the squares, the trines, the oppositions. You got it all, baby. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's a lively chart. I won't discuss much about it. I've seen her chart, but yes. Tiffany says, "Quit talking about me, then." Yeah, Tiffany's got it going on. She's got it going on. And that's our Pisces energy. Beautiful energy. We do like it. I got Omolisco joined us here. Divinations org. Is it Divinations org or sorg? Do forgive me if I mistakenly pronounce that. We got Evolution Health Movement also joined us here on the Instagram as well. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. So yeah, it's cool. It's just the way the aspects are. They're picking you up. You're a busy woman, Tiffany. The cosmos needs you. You are an agent of the cosmos. Yeah, that's what you are. That's why you're being picked up with all these aspects. Okay, so what's happening here? 29th of June. Is it going to be the 29th of June or 30th of June? 30th of June, we're going to have a full moon. Let me just double check. Could be 29th. 29:30. We've got a full moon in Capricorn, people. What time is that? Look like it's one of those ones, those early hours of the morning. Early hours of the morning. Let's go. Yeah, it's one of those early hours of the morning one, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have that full moon. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be on the 30th. Early hours of the 30th. For those of you in places like America, Canada, East Coast, West Coast, you will be having the full moon on the 29th of June, while us having the UK or anywhere going towards the East, Middle East, Africa, Asia, they will experience it on the 30th. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn, people. And as we have that full moon on the 29th, 30th, Mercury stations to go retrograde on that day. You couldn't make this up if you tried. Yep. Mercury goes stationary on the 29th to go retrograde. So by the 30th or 1st of July, Mercury will be retrograde. Da, da, da. July, the end of June, last few days of June, beginning of July, look a little bit explosive for me. Yes. The reason why I say that is because of the Mars Uranus. How can it not be explosive? Yeah, it's crazy. Tiffany says, this is a rough season for me, though, in all honesty, just preserving to get through the storms. Trust me, Tiffany, you will. All that Pisces stuff, yeah, you'll ride it out. Tiffany saying, Dan, you still are talking about me. It's conjunct my part of fortune and moon exact. Oh, the full moon in Capricorn. Now she said, okay, so the full moon's coming. Okay, it's picking up something. Well, if you conjunct your part of fortune, hopefully it'll bring you something fortunate. Hopefully some money. That's what we like with the part of fortune, isn't it not? Bring in the money, man. Bring in the cash. That's what it's all about. So, so I think I'm gonna leave it there on the full moon. So, yeah. So full moon's gonna be on the 29th for those of you in U.S., Canada, whether east or west coast. But it will be the 30th for us in Europe, going towards the east, Middle East, Africa, Asia countries. They will have it on the 30th as well. Yeah. However, Mercury will be stationed to go retrograde on the 29th, 30th of June, last day. Yeah, so he'll start by the 1st of July. Mercury will start his retrograde motion. Yeah, that time of the year. You know, our favorite time of the year, of course. So I'm going to leave it there. Let's get back to the thing. I didn't actually put up the, if any of you, I'll give you the next 7 minutes. If you do want to call in, if any of you want to call in, we've got a live, we have a live phone in, right? Yeah. So you can, so that's the WhatsApp. Do it from the WhatsApp. Plus it's free as well. So you won't endure any charges. So the live link number, if you have any quick questions or comments that you want to make, live link is if you're dialing outside of the US, the code is +44 +44 7931 064957. That's a live call-in number. If you wish to call in, wanted to ask a question, quick question, make it quick, or you wanted to just make a comment, +44 7931 064957 is the number. So what is it I wanted to say? Announcements. You know me, I'm always making announcements in terms of what I'm doing, courses, what I'm doing. I'm watching this Mercury retrograde, and I've been advised by the universe, put some of this stuff is gonna, your tarot card course is it's been pushed back, people. It's been pushed back. Plus, we got the summer holiday coming up also as well. And I know you guys, I'm gonna start a course, and then you're not gonna attend class. However, astrology course also for those of you who wish to, now there is also another option where you can sign up monthly now for my astrology courses. So for those of you who may not want to pay a whole, and I suppose monthly is good because then you can kind of see my approach of teaching. Maybe it's suitable for you, maybe it's not suitable for you. So yes, please let me know. Oh, let me put my would I be able to get that on there and get my number on there also as well? Let's give it a shot. Is it possible? Oh no, it's one or the other, isn't it? Okay. All right. Well, that's the email there. Send me an email if you are interested, and I'll send you over the information and the link. So for astrology, for those of you who wish to learn, study astrology, again, I take you from grassroots level to advanced level. But trust me, just my foundation level is impact. My foundation level, it takes you about 18 months to complete. I repeat, 18 months to complete. However, there are going to be some smaller courses who are going to be starting perhaps maybe in September. There's going to be 12-week astrology courses, 12 weeks. They're going to be 12 weeks, so you can sign up to them also as well if you want. However, for those people who want the more kind of advanced stuff, do sign up to my astrology courses. And like I said, you can now pay monthly. There's a monthly option to which you can pay. You can subscribe to. Again, we have not one, not two, not three, not four, but there's going to be 5 live classes every week to which you can attend. 5 live classes. They're all different classes talking on different subjects, but again, you can start from the beginning and you have all access to the videos, whether it's past videos, past classes, current classes, future classes. You have reading material, you have quizzes, homework, assignments that you do also as well. Yep. And you can get it for a nice price, a monthly price, if you want to pay monthly. So if you don't feel maybe you want to commit fully, you want to see my style of teaching and things like that and having access to the platform, so hit me up, sacredplanets@gmail.com. Tarot cards, it looked like the tarot cards not going to be happening this month by the looks of it. Yeah, I know, I did try. But with that retrograde, that Mercury retrograde, nah, you're not catching me doing anything under that. And by the time the retrograde's over, summer's here. And you want to go away and go to your, you want to go lie down on the beach and want to have a good time. And you got time off with the children and stuff. So, yeah. So Tiffany's saying, when does the Monday astrology course start? Well, that depends. That's going to start in about the next couple of weeks. Either, yes, it should be starting. Hold on, what's the date? So today's the 10th. So that should be starting on the 22nd. 22nd of June is when the Monday class should be will be kicking off. So if you want to do that one, that's good. See right there says, I like the 12-week idea, and monthly payments is a nice option, Israel. Oh, no, the 12-week one, well, I don't know. Let's see. The 12-week one might be a different payment. I don't know. The monthly payments is for the advanced one also as well. Astrology is a 9th house thing, isn't it? It is. 9th house rules astrology. It is the house of astrology. The house of astrology is the 9th house, correct? So it's like there's 2 astrology courses, if you want to say, that are being run, but the 12-week one is going to start in September. So for those, again, but for those of you who want something a lot more in depth, which is a lot longer, so you can either do the 12-week one if you want, and then if you feel you want to do more, then you can always hop onto the more advanced one. So there's going to be 12, however, the one with the 12-week, that one will only be once a week. So you're going to have a live class every week with that one. However, with the more advanced one, you're going to have 5. And you can attend any of them, and you will have access to all the recordings also as well. So yeah, cool stuff. But yeah, so they're going to be run by, and then the tarot card, geomancy, I'm already doing one already, so that should be finishing in what are we at, class 5 now? I think we've got about like 6-7 weeks left of the geomancy. So I'll be starting. I'll probably start, or I'll try to start maybe another geomancy, maybe in October, maybe. But tarot, I do want the tarot card course will be starting definitely 100% in September. Tarot numerology will be starting in September, guaranteed for sure. So yeah, I'm actually going to be releasing a particular, so you can sign up to the academy itself. So that's also going to be do watch out for that one. That one's going to be starting in September too, people. So you sign up to the academy. Again, please pay attention. There's going to be a monthly fee. There'll be a monthly fee. This is going to be done monthly. And you will have access to astrology course, tarot, numerology, and geomancy. And anytime they run, you will have access to any, and that will be a monthly thing also, like a monthly subscription, and that is to the Sacred Planets Academy, right? And you get access to all the recordings. Same thing again, you will have access to all of them too. So yeah, do watch out. That's going to be starting in September, so a real big thing coming up here as well. Tiffany saying, do you think 8th and 9th houses are astrology? No, not 8th house. 8th house can be connected with it. 8th house is more therapy. Your 8th house, you want more. It's far more psychological, more therapeutic. That is what the 8th house is. 8th house is a hidden house, but there are aspects of the 8th house that can be or are often incorporated into astrology. But astrology is a 9th house topic, straight up. That's it. That is what the 9th house is about. Prophecy, divination, all of that stuff. It's 9th house, strictly 9th house. But there are aspects of the 8th house that can be fused in or used alongside astrology. But it's not a house of astrology. No, it can be connected with occult subjects, or occult topics. That's one of the reasons why people connect that with that. So that's how you think. But astrology is 9th house. It's 9th house. It's pure 9th house. Tiffany says, I'm going to try to make it this Saturday. It's been rough at 5 a.m. Yes, I know. Maybe I should have done it at 2 p.m. Maybe that should have been better. I don't know. I hear you. But you have access to the recordings. Yes, and there will be class this Saturday. That's for the geomancy. She's part of my geomancy class, so that's where that's happening. We've got a few people who've joined. Is it Quasi, Goravan Belon? Oh God, I can't pronounce that. Quasi, was it Quasi? Is it Quasi 967? What the heck is going on here? Heather, 9th house sun, baby. Okay, Heather, 9th house sun. So that's why you're into astrology, I guess, right? Yeah, it can be. Yeah, the 9th house sun is his house of joy. It's good. It's good. It's good. Is geomancy 8th house? Nope. Geomancy is 9th. Anything to do with divination. Divination is a 9th house thing. That's any divination. Astrology, tarot, palmistry, numerology. I don't care what divination it is. I Ching, Bagua, whatever. Any divination is 9th house. Period. Dreams, all 9th house. It can have 8th house connotations to it or 8th house connections to it, but 8th house is far too hidden for it's too in depth. Hence why psychology therapy is 8th house. Yeah. That's what that's all about. So yeah. People, what else? Competition time. I'm gonna come to the competition. I'm gonna bring the show to an end. People, let me take this off, and I need to put the competition time. That's for sure. And I need to put the email where you're going to send your answers to. Well. People, I ask a question every week, and the winner gets 30 pounds. 30 pounds. And if you want to participate, so I ask a question. Let me give you the rules now, because people, please pay attention. I'm going to ask a question. When I ask the question, it's the person who emails me next week, Wednesday at midnight UK time. So do adjust your clocks according to wherever you are on the planet, right? Do adjust your times. I'm going to ask the question now, and the first person who inboxes me next week, Wednesday, 12 midnight. So 12 midnight. And then I announce the winner on the show the following, afternoon as suggested. So that's what it is. And then the person who comes in with the answer first will get to win £30. Yeah, not much, but buys you a drink. So yeah, it gets you there. So the question I asked last week was, what degree in Aries and in Gemini, I asked 2 signs, could have asked 3, 4, 5, increases fortune? We all like a bit of fortune, don't we? And I'm just going to the winners here. Only 3 people. 3 people, really? Okay, here we go. Okay, so so the question was, what are the 2 degrees? What is the degree in Aries that increases fortune, and what degree in Gemini increases fortune? First person who came in on the dot was Amy. Amy, she's on it. I've got to say. I got Bunny. Hello from Santa Monica, California. Oh wow, great place to be. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show, Bunny. Bunny and Bunny Giuseppe. I like that. Bunny Giuseppe live. Welcome to the show. Oh, Geraldine is in the building. I haven't seen you in a long time. And Heather saying last week's question was too hard for me. LOL. It wasn't that difficult. You just got to do some reading. Got to sign up to some courses. You want easy stuff. Oh, what zodiac sign comes after Cancer? You want that kind of stuff. And everybody will be winning. So, what are the 2 degrees? What is the degree that in Aries that increases fortune, and what is the degree in Gemini which increases fortune? So, Amy came in first. Hi, Israel. I did my little quick research project and looked at charts of wealthy people. Based on what I found, I'm guessing the degrees are 5 degrees Aries and 20 degrees Gemini. Which research did you do exactly? How many charts of wealthy people did you see? Interesting. Who came in afterwards? Hey, what's happening here? Surah, you came in second. The degrees. What is this? Hold on. The degrees are 9 degrees of Aries. What is this? 25 degrees of Gemini. Are you guys, I don't know, are you going on, I told you already, don't try ChatGPT. Ain't going to work. Okay, so Surah, okay, so 9 degrees of Aries, 25 degrees of Gemini. Okay. All right. And then who came in third? Christian, again, who was our winner last week. Aries, 17 degrees. Gemini, 9 degrees. Well, the answer is for Aries, it's 19 degrees. For Gemini, it's 11 degrees. Both of those degrees give fortune. They increase your fortune. Yep. I repeat, they increase your fortune. So, no winner this week, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Amy says I'm cracking you up. I'm not trying to crack you up. It's the truth. I'm giving it to you, man. Okay, so you'll say, oh my God. I don't want to be giving you like easy peasy ones. You can't be having easy peasy all the time, you know. Okay, this week's question. I'm going to ask a question. First person who inboxes me, for those of you who are listening to the recording or you're listening on the podcast, the email address where you send the answer to is the Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. The Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com, right, is where you send the answer to. I'm going to ask a question. Whoever inboxes me next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time. Next week, Wednesday. Don't be emailing, because I'll be getting people emailing me like straight after the show, even before I finish the show. Not only that, they'll be emailing me, sending me the answer to my personal inbox. No. It is what it is. So, this week's question. What planet rules? Are you paying attention, people? See right there, says, come on now. Oh, Aries rising. Oh, that's Jackie. You have to say why. Oh, I have to say why, do I? I don't want to. Well, you're on the course, so you're going to know why. There are particular degrees in astrology which increase fortune or decrease fortune. Each particular degree of the zodiac sign is connected with a particular what's the word that I'm looking for here? A particular God, what's the word I'm trying to look for here? I'm conscious of time as well. I should have finished by now. A particular kind of energy. So 19 degrees, for example, of Aries is where the sun is exalted. See, I bet you didn't know that, did you? I was going to pose that as a question, but I'm not doing it no more now because you're going to go and try and look it up. Okay. And this is what it's to do with. They are to do with degrees. They are to do with so particular degrees which enhance. They bring things up or they bring things down. They decrease. So in certain zodiac signs, certain degrees are not great based on particular fixed stars, based on particular bounds, lord of bounds and things of that nature. But there are particular ones that are very high and energetic. And that's why 19 degrees. So if you've got a planet at 19 degrees of Aries, depending on that planet also as well, it will increase your fortune. And 11 degrees of Gemini as well. See it right there goes, come on now. At least the hard ones, it is easier to get in first. Oh. I don't know. What are you? Aries trying to say, I'm just checking. Don't worry. You'll find out in class. Like I say, you guys who are in class will get the advantage. Well, not all the time, but you'll get some. You'll get some. That's for sure. Okay. I've lost train of thought now. I think I was posing a question and I forgot what the question was going to be. Okay, Cole, we're back again. I'm going to ask a question. First person who inboxes me. First person who inboxes me. Next, see, now they're all coming with questions. What's the exaltation degree for Jupiter in Cancer? Leave me alone. See, so those questions are going to be off the board now. I'm definitely not posing no questions of exaltation degrees because you guys are going to start. You're going to be on it. Yeah, you're going to be on it. I know you. So, I'm going to pose a question, and then the first person who inboxes me next week Wednesday at midnight UK time will be the winner of £30. Are you ready, people? What house in astrology rules cousins? Your cousin. What house in astrology rules cousins? Your cousin. Yeah? You got cousins? What house in astrology rules cousins? Okay. First person who inboxes me next week, Wednesday, midnight. That's an easy one I've given you guys. First person who inboxes me next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time, gets to be the proud winner of £30. What house rules cousins in astrology? Yeah. You guys will be winning £30. Whoever comes in first. What house in astrology rules cousins? Bring it on, baby. Next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time. Be sure to tune in. What else? Tarot card. You got the email address where to send the answer to lunarloungepodcast@gmail.com. So I need to take that off. I need to take this off. And now we're on to tarot card of the week. I'm going to bring the show to an end, people. I've got to bring the show to an end. So, tarot card of this week. I'm going to email you the answer. Sorry, I said email. I'm going to WhatsApp you the answer, Tiffany. So, tarot card of this week, what do we got? Ooh, didn't we have that a few weeks ago? What's going on here? A lot of clearing. You know what it is? It's that waning moon. That's what it is. 5 of Cups is what we've got. We've got to adapt. We've got to change, people. We've got to focus on what we have rather than what we don't have. That is what the 5 of Cups essentially is about. The 5 of Cups is about the 5 of Cups indicates that of course we can regret, there can be missed opportunities, but don't dwell on them. This is the things that people tend to do. They tend to dwell on them, right? They tend to dwell on them, right? That is what they do, and it's indicating that you shouldn't dwell on your losses or your regrets. Focus on what you do have. What have you got? Okay, you may have lost something, you may have missed out on something, but what is it that you've got that, okay, you can use that and use that to make changes? The 5's always about making change. You want to be able to adapt. You want to be able to, okay, you got blocked in that way, that didn't work out. What is another thing that you can do? That is what this card essentially is about. So that's what we've got to be focusing, people, over the course of the next week. What do we have in our lives? Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't stew over regrets and missed opportunities. Don't be feeling sad for yourself and getting locked in to feeling sad for yourself. Oh my God, that didn't happen. Yeah, okay, it didn't happen, didn't work out just the way you planned. However, there is always another way. This card is always telling you that there is another way. But you may not necessarily be focusing on that, and many people often don't. We tend to think on, oh my God, that didn't work out. Okay, yeah, all right. So then we stand there and we start, instead of to look for something else, to find other ways of adapting and changing so that it can bring new things into our life. That is what this card is about. That is what we're going to do over the course of the next week, people. That is the tarot card for this week. And we had that a few weeks ago. So it is what it is. Tiffany, I'm going to be WhatsApping you the exaltation degree for Jupiter in Cancer. But that means those questions are not going to be asked again right here at the Lunar Lounge. It is what it is. Welcome. You ain't catching me again on that one. Listen, people, it's been a great day. I want to thank each and every single one of you. I want to thank you for your participation. For those of you chime in, do remember this show it's the live podcast every week, every Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. UK time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep growing. The numbers actually doing quite okay. Well, they've kind of slowed down a little bit, but they're doing much better on the YouTube. More people seem to be watching. Although you're not leaving comments, people, you guys on. Listen, man, you're following me. You're listening to the show, but you're not commenting. You're not thumbs up. It's like, okay, I'm getting the views, but listen, man, build up the algorithm. You know how this social media works. But yeah, keep it going. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friend to chime in, to tune in every Wednesday, wherever you are on the globe. You can listen to me on the move. And again, this podcast is available on all podcast platforms, on Apple, on Spotify, on Amazon. You can find it on all pretty much major podcasts. I'm not hard to find in that sense. So on that note,
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
It's either the beginning or it's the end of the show. In this case, it's the end.
Welcome to the
People,
Lunar Lounge.
you have been tuning into the Lunar Lounge with myself. Tiffany's saying we need to comment on the recording and like it. Also hype it. Yeah, of course. That's right. That's what you need to do. The recording will give it about half an hour, and then it gets uploaded onto the YouTube, so you get to see it fully again. So watch out for that, and then leave a comment, like it, subscribe.
Welcome to the
Just
Lunar
keep
Lounge.
spreading the news. That's how the show grows. People, I want to thank each and every single one of you. You know you are too many names to mention. Yvette,
Welcome
Faye,
to the Lunar
Tiffany,
Lounge.
Mary, Jackie, see it right there, Amy, and all of you guys on Instagram.
Welcome
Oh my
to the
God,
Lunar
Fane,
Lounge.
Heather, Quasi, Tosin, oh God, Combust Astrologer,
Welcome to the
Tyrone,
Lunar
all of
Lounge.
you, Pretty, LaDonna, all of you. You know who you are, man. I want to thank each and every single one of you for tuning in. And on that
Welcome
note,
to the Lunar Lounge.
I am out. Thank you.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.